She like. Back. That's it. All right. Have you ready, Mark? Ready when you are. All right. Go ahead and get this meeting to order. It is 7:30 on the head. We'll get started with the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Roll call.
Yes.
All right.
Right, I'm sorry. Supervisor Crowner,
Here.
trustee Hickey here. Trustee Jones.
Here.
Trustee Rockus.
Here.
She said
I'm sorry.
Present via Zoom.
Okay, Mary Katzberg,
Will not be in
Not here.
attendance this evening.
Commissioner Tom Weiser, he's here. He'll be here in a minute. Tax collector David Young of Athens and Clerk Liskey's here.
Perfect, thank you. So we do have a quorum with 3 members in person, and then we have trustee Rotkus participating remotely via Zoom. First item on the agenda is public comment. So if anybody has any items that they would like to speak to with regards to the agenda, please feel free to address the board. And if you do, you have a 3-minute limit per comment. Any comment? Okay, hearing none. First item on the agenda, item 5.1, approval of June 13, 2024 regular meeting minutes. Can I get a motion to approve, please? Motion. Motion by Jones, second by Vicky. Any comments on the meeting minutes? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Supervisor Crowner.
Yes.
Trustee Hickey. Yes. Trustee Rockus.
Yes.
Trustee Jones.
Yes.
Okay, great. The June meeting 13. 4-0.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda, item 5.2, approval of June 18, 2024 special meeting minutes. Can I get a motion to approve, please?
A second.
All right, motion by Jones, second by Hickey. Any comments? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Supervisor Crowner.
Yes.
Trustee Hickey. Yes. Trustee Rockus.
Yes.
Trustee Jones.
Yes.
Okay, the June 18, 2024 special meeting open session minutes passed 4-0.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda, we do have executive session for the trustee vacancy interviews. So just to give everybody, while you're still in the room together, a heads up, the way we're going to do this, we will be conducting our interviews in the order in which we received those applications. Because it is executive session, because they are interviews, the room does need to be clear in light of the clerk, essentially the elected officials, in addition to the individual candidate. So what we'll do is we will have the candidates and our guests in the lobby area. And we will call each candidate over one by one while we conduct the interviews. After we conduct those interviews, we will discuss as a board the interview process. And if we feel appropriate, then we will come out of session to notify and potentially appoint a new trustee today. So with that being said, I'm going to move that I'm going to motion that we move into executive session to conduct our trustee vacancy interviews. Can I get a second, please?
Second.
So I motioned second by Hickey. And then roll call, please, for moving into executive session.
All right, Supervisor Crowner.
Yes.
Trustee Hickey. Yes. Trustee Rockus.
Yes.
And Trustee Jones.
Yes.
Okay, we're approved to move into exec session.
Okay, thank you. So I'll escort you all to the lobby area. I'll make sure that we have chairs available up there for everybody. And then the first candidate will be Mike K. But we'll chat for just 1 minute and then I'll come and grab you. So we'll be able to come back.
there anymore, right?
We got
The
one.
I'm
closed
not,
system.
I don't know how it was installed.
Well, I dabble in that.
I have you have.
Yeah, installing heat.
Stormwater and radiant heat for
There you go.
flooring. Mhm. Yes, I'm so good at it. I haven't been able to turn mine off for a week. I can't figure out what I did.
Yeah, turn my-
Okay, so with
Floors
that,
in my
I
shower.
move to end our executive session and return to our regular open meeting. Can I get a second, please?
Like,
Supervisor Crowner.
Yes.
Trustee Hickey.
Yes.
Trustee Rockus.
Yes.
Trustee Jones.
yes.
All right, let me go. Welcome to the back.
9:12.
Can we do previous roll call? I just thought of this. It's been safe. I needed so much time.
She enjoys it too much.
It's awesome.
That's it.
And what would I do? The
Her
rest
life
of what I
would
do with the
be
rest of my life,
void
exactly.
About
Gives
this.
her job your purpose.
My
All
life
purpose.
purpose. Life purpose.
Or purpose.
It sounds like. There's my agenda.
Sorry.
Sorry?
So do you need me to hand you?
No, I got it. I was just looking.
Did I take your agenda?
No, I had it. It was
Okay.
just behind my laptop here. Okay.
Since you appropriate.
Okay, so we are now out of executive session, and moving on with our agenda. The first item, that we're returning to, item number 7.1 under new business approval of resolution number 24-07-R, warrant of appointment. I'm going to move, I'm gonna motion to, approve the resolution appointing Michael Kraswinski as our next trustee. Can I get a second, please? All right, any discussion before we move on to roll call for the resolution?
Just thank you everyone for coming in and for submitting. It's so nice to see people that are interested in serving in public service.
Yeah, I'll just say for myself, we've done several vacancy appointments in recent years, and this was by far the most difficult decision that we had to make. Never before have we had so many qualified, able-bodied individuals ready to step up. So if you, for those who are not selected, if you do continue to feel a calling to serve and want to find opportunities to continue to participate at the township, please do not hesitate to reach out to myself or any of the trustees. We would love to find ways to get you involved. Again, regardless of party, we appreciate folks who are interested. Not too many people pay attention to the township. So for us to have so many people who are paying attention and care about it is pretty exciting. So again, please, I encourage you to reach out to one of us and find other ways to serve and contribute. So with that being said, roll call, we'll move on to roll call.
Supervisor Crowner.
Yes.
Trustee Hickey.
Yes.
Trustee Jones.
Yes.
Trustee Rockus.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, the motion passes. by
Unanimously.
Thank you.
Approved.
Again, thank you all.
Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations, Michael.
That won't be confusing.
Last names will have to be used going forward.
You go by Mike, right?
No, he said Michael.
You're going by Mike.
I guess so. I'm flexible, or maybe I'll have to go by my legal name, Glenn. All right, next item on the agenda, item 8.1, approval of town bills and claims. Town and road district bills and claims. Can I get a motion to approve, please?
I will make that motion.
All right, we'll get Kelly, Terry.
Terry.
All right, any questions or comments on the bills? What we will do, hearing none. Any questions for you, Colleen?
No, not on highway.
Okay, this is both.
I had a question about the Metropolitan bill for $1,500. When I was reviewing the bills, I looked it up.
Yes,
So who
Sure.
who can I ask a question about? Yeah.
Yeah, you can direct the questions to myself and Bill, just to give you a background on that. That is an organization here focused in Northern Illinois for townships. As you know, TOI statewide, and it feels like an overwhelming majority of their programming is generally focused on a lot of the more rural communities. In addition, a lot of their I'd say their most valuable in-person events that I found have generally been in Springfield, which is not necessarily, it's prohibitive for allowing us to actually participate in a meaningful way. A lot of our peers at other townships have joined the organization and have spoken glowingly about it. And so I wanted to do kind of a one-year trial with the organization, to see if we can continue to get some more value add from there. And then evaluating from that point forward, whether it makes sense to continue with TOI moving forward or MTA.
Okay, thank you,
That's why I
because
just-
I was just curious. It seemed duplicative to me. And that was my next question. Like, if we're gonna pursue this one, then perhaps we don't renew TOI. So the main driver would be like more local events, correct?
Yeah.
And
a
more,
different focus, and just a little bit of a different focus. Again, it's they call themselves the Metropolitan Township Association, right? So they're the types of issues that they are concerned with are more similar to what we're doing with than what I feel like are some of the general TOI focuses. So that would be obviously a year from now, we could have a completely different board, and hopefully they'll read back in the minutes to review it. But that would be my intention, is to review those two, see where we feel that we're getting the most value, and then kind of moving with one going forward.
got it. Thanks for the explanation.
Absolutely.
Can I just ask one question on that?
Yes.
So if we were to switch, and I guess you said that would be next year, so maybe it doesn't matter for now. Would we still get those magazines that?
Yeah, we could still subscribe to
TOI
them.
explained, like, gives you the what
Oh,
you
yeah.
have to do.
So we
Okay.
could still subscribe to the magazine specifically, and I believe they also keep the PDFs online. Which is nice.
Yeah, yeah, but it's nice to really.
No, I
have
gotcha.
it. Okay. good. Thanks.
Any further questions or comments on the bills? All right, hearing none, we can move on to roll call.
Yes, Supervisor Croner,
Yes.
Trustee Hickey,
Yes.
Trustee Ruckus.
Yes, and I have to sign off now. So thank you for your patience with me.
All right, thanks for
Thanks.
joining us today.
And
Hope you
bye.
enjoy the rest of your trip.
Trustee Jones.
Thanks all.
Yes, okay, the June bills and claims just passed unanimously. 4-0.
Thank you. Next item, we are on to reports. Administrator Cole Green.
I think I gave you one already, right? Already seen that. Just so you have one. Some really good things going on around here. Tomorrow there's an employee potluck lunch where everybody's bringing something, and so we should have a nice get together with all the employees together. Which for my 2 years here, that's the first time I think that all the employees, other than the Christmas party or something, have all gotten together, worked together to get something going, and everybody's bringing a dish, and so that's what we're having for lunch. We've had the last couple of days, obviously a lot of teamwork here in the office, and all the staff all answering phones and taking care of the storm. What I just passed out about a resident thanking us, or thanking you, basically, to Kevin and the staff. Gentleman's name is Bob Rungy on David's Court. And Mr. Rungy wanted to express his gratitude for the great job of our road crew. It has done cleaning up after the recent storm. He asked me to pass on his thanks, as well as his neighbors. Without our great service, none of his trees would have been cleared for quite a while. I submit this with the picture of it as part of the record. I was going to bring up MTA and IATA, but Michael already did that, so we don't have to go there. The last thing is our grants. The $250,000 is still kind of just dragging, but it's on the way. Luana's said it's in the motion. It's just it's a slow process. The Harry Benton $75,000 grant is actually not yet released by the state yet, so that's, and, so I'm on that, Michael had brought it up, so we need to make sure that's going, so, and, it, according to the, person I spoke with, it is, but it hasn't been released, so, we're on target with that. That's all I have.
All right, thank you, Bill.
Mhm.
Next up, Assessor Katzberg provided a report that I will just quickly read and I'll forward it to you as
Okay,
well.
cool, thanks.
She just wanted to let us know that there were 270 new construction homes added. Another possible 100 before the end of September. And then they had, I guess, recorded 368 home improvements. All this data was sent to Will County as of June 14. And then exemptions that were delivered to new exemptions delivered to Will County, 275. The appeals process will start on August 7th with the Board of Review appeal deadline September 9th. Do not ask me what any of that meant because I do know. Next, Highway Commissioner Weiser.
Phil, thank you. I know Mr. Runge, we've been focused on, helping residents clean up. We had a special storm branch pickup on Wednesday. We probably got most of it, although, today, we continue to get phone calls. Just to be clear for the residents is that, that's not an obligation, that's an extra service that, we're providing to the residents. But it is very helpful, and, to hear this good words from Mr. Young is helpful. David's Court just got absolutely nailed. You can go down there and, there was a couple of trees that they took out, Friday shot that house, and roofs and the fence, and it's, a lot of stuff down. We're contemplating doing another run through the neighborhood, but we are strongly encouraging all residents of the unincorporated areas. We have a environmental, which is now called LRS. They will take 10 4x10 bundles of tree branches every week and pick them up and compost them. So we're really trying to push residents to they can take care of that service, because that will clear out a lot of the small stuff. We'll also take 10 craft bags or even 10 containers that all have the article down. So that's what we're putting, and I won't know until next week whether we do that special one or not. Have to see.
Thank you, Tom. Trustee Dickey.
Well, I was gonna start with the storm too, but thank you guys for all of your hard work, and I'm really appreciative of all of the people in Township. I saw a lot of people working together, pulling together, offering each other assistance, and that's very heartwarming to see. With the senior committee, our senior committee luncheon was yesterday. It was National Hot Dog Day, in case anyone's wondering, and yes, we had hot dogs. We had 22 seniors attend. Mary Gibson, president of the Board of Commissioners of the Naperville Parks District, came and spoke. She spoke not only about how people in incorporated Naperville can access services, but also people in unincorporated and beyond, and the facilities that are available. She did a great job. Everybody loved her. And I think that hopefully some people will start going to some more parks. We did have an issue where one of our members was waiting for PACE, and the PACE bus did not come and get her. So I know that Carolyn was working diligently to kind of follow up on that. I know she had stuff to do for meetings, so anyway. And Bill came and helped with the senior luncheon, and Carolyn too, so I cannot thank you guys enough. It's huge.
Trustee Jones,
Wait, did you want to say anything about next time? Or do you,
next meeting.
No,
later?
yeah.
Okay, thanks. Sorry.
No, nothing to report, but I did have a question. Did you have ketchup at the hot dog?
Oh, that's a big deal.
We served French fries, so we covered ourselves.
There you go.
The ketchup was not put on by anybody. They had to put it on themselves.
I would not be party to
Terry, I'm
anything
with you,
like
man.
that.
I'm with you on that one.
And a serious question though, the police doesn't pick up, can't they get service through, rideshare?
Uber is, and this woman's approved, and she said that she called Uber as well, but canceling the first ride was the problem. She got put on hold for quite a while. And then she kind of walked over and checked out some other stuff going on in the neighborhood, and
so
we're
it's-
like, wait a minute,
so
not
it's-
on my watch.
So it's Pace, or are we talking about Ride Do Page? And it's Pace pickup. Was it Ride Do Page ride?
I'm
Okay.
assuming it's Reggie Page. She's got an RTA card, yeah.
All right, thank you. And then trustee Rodgers did have to step off.
Right.
He is on.
Clerk Whiskey.
Yeah, I don't actually have a ton to report. We had a couple FOIAs completed. Bill was talking earlier, we keep getting confused with Michigan, Wheatland Township, so we had a couple redirects. And then we have one open and outstanding, but otherwise nothing.
All right, thank you. Tax collector David Scriven Young was not able to make it this evening, but he did provide a written report. He wanted me to let everybody know that the cemetery is currently in the process of renewing its license with the state of Illinois. So you saw $150 check request for approval today. That was covering that item. He did mention that since our last meeting, there were three, I was looking at that same thing, it's distracting. That we sold 3 graves and performed 3 ash burials and 1 casket burial. There's that, and then, as far as my report, I mean, we discussed it a little bit, when Colin brought up the question for, the MTA. For me, I'm just always looking for best practice opportunities to make sure that we are, performing as strongly as we can as a township. Whether it be additional avenues for training, networking with other elected officials, whatever it may be. There's always opportunities for improvement, and that's what I'm constantly seeking, when I am reaching out and identifying, people to speak with and network with. So I'm excited to move forward with that. I know Bill's wanted to give them a try for some time, and I'm excited to be able to move forward with that. So that concludes my report. Any questions before we move on to adjournment?
Motion to adjourn.
I will second his motion. I'll do a voice, all in favor.
Aye.
All right, opposed, abstentions, we are concluded at 9:30 PM. Thank you all for joining us.